Yo, what's going on? For y'all that don't know me, I'm Aiden. I'm 19 years old and I'm currently traveling through Southeast Asia. I spent about a month in Bali and now I'm about to spend a month in Bangkok, Thailand. I've been here about 6 days so far. I made this channel to document my experience beyond traveling, just in general, mentally, physically, financially, and ideally, and I will document my progression as I continue to grow, which would be really, really cool just to look back on these videos personally, but ideally I can help other people, inspire, possibly, and just create a community of like-minded, money-hungry, motivated people that are progressing in themselves, that we can kind of spitball ideas off of each other and expedite our growth. So with that being said, as we already know, a large majority of social media is just fake flexing, acting like they got it when they really don't. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I don't got it like that yet. So look, where I'm at now, as I discussed in my last video, I'm actually in debt because I've invested all of my money into learning a new skill, which is sales. I have some prior experience, door-to-door solar, which is like the lowest ring of sales, absolutely dog shit, but I'm grateful for that experience because it really gave me the perspective and gratitude moving up. You know, you can't, when you're at rock bottom, there's only one way to go type shit. So I've got this apartment in Bangkok for 30 days. It was $1,000. It's a very nice apartment. So my intention is to just put my head down and hustle. Like I said, I've been here 6 days so far. I've already made significant progress in the course, consuming as much knowledge as possible, really escalating my sales skills, sharpening my blade. I immediately started hopping into roll calls with literally zero experience on day zero. Like, I literally joined the course, started doing role plays, and I didn't even know what I was selling, how anything worked. And I think that approach is working really well for me, kind of trial by fire, just throwing myself in and seeing what sticks, you know? Because I'm learning a lot. Like, it's hidden, but like I said, my back's against the wall. I don't even have enough money to buy a plane ticket back home right now. So like, I have no option but to make this work. And I think that is a great mindset to have. And I feel alive, bro. Real talk. Like, you would think that this would be causing me anxiety and stress, but it's the opposite. Like, I feel more alive than I have my entire life. Little over a month ago, I was working as a waiter at just some mediocre average job. And it wasn't bad. My coworkers were cool, but it wasn't stimulating. You know, I didn't really feel alive. It was repetitive. Every day kind of felt the same. And now to be living on that extreme end of like complete roles reverse, flying to the other side of the world, not speaking the language, constant stimulation. Like, I need to figure it out. Action every day is an adventure. That's a beautiful thing, man. I think that's what life's about. And I encourage anyone to take that leap of faith, because initially I just bought the ticket. Like, I had no idea what I was doing. Really, my dad lives in Bali. I haven't seen him since I was 11 years old. So I met him, which was actually weird. It's wild. That's a whole different video. But yeah, so initially meeting him, but really no idea what I was doing, just a complete leap of faith, figuring out who I am, more of like a spiritual journey, embarking on a coming to manhood, right? So I backpack around Bali. I get to know so many different beautiful people, make so many different connections in such a short span of time. I grew so much as a person. That's why I really recommend anyone to travel, like, especially when you're young. That's the best time to do it, because you grow so much as an individual. I can really attest to that. And it gave me the insight to be like, okay, I've enjoyed this traveling, but constantly moving, having to think about where you're gonna sleep the next night makes it really hard to think long term. So then the path illuminates as you walk type shit. So now I'm starting to realize, okay, I need some stability. I need some time to put my head down and hustle and figure out a way to make money. Because right now money's going out like this. I've been saving up for a while, trading my time for money, like in a very low regard, working mediocre. I was working at Burger King. My first job was Starbucks, then Burger King, then a line cook, dishwashing, construction. I've done everything. And my mindset has always been, this is temporary. I will find a way to make money more efficiently. And that's what was really appealing to me about being commission-based. Prior, I was trading my time for money. Constant cycle, you'll never escape that. But then I learned about sales. Alex Ramosi, the GOAT, shout out, really put me onto this new idea of trading results-based, right? So the harder I work, the more I get paid. That just made so much more sense for me. It's a very masculine endeavor to like hunt to kill type shit, where it makes you excited, you know, and how much money you can actually make. Right now, I ain't there yet. I haven't even gotten onto an offer yet, but I'm making significant progress. Like I said, I've only been in this course maybe 5 days or so. I've already learned so much, and I really think I'm gonna make a return on that investment very shortly. With that being said, I've created an ecosystem of pure productivity. There's some tweaks that need to be made, but it's constant improvement, you know what I mean? By changing my environment, it's really helped me isolate my mind. I love my family so much, but back when I was living at home, there's not like, it's a cap, it's a glass ceiling. And I constantly went back and forth between this is a self-limiting belief and no, I need to get the fuck out of here. And I'm really starting to lean on the, no, I need to get the fuck out of there. Like as a man, you're capping your potential living at home just because these preset requisites of who you are, how you're being addressed by your family. It's these small things that are keeping you on a lower frequency than you could be operating on. Now, this is my own experience. You may be an exception if you're thriving, living at home, like stacking your money. That's what I was doing. That was my logic is I don't have to pay rent. Let me live in my grandma's basement, stack up as much money as possible and open opportunities later in life, which I'm now executing on, like making that plane ticket ain't cheap, bro. It's like $800 one way to fly to Bali. But once you're there, everything is a whole lot cheaper, man. And figuring out the rest from there. So as of now, the future is so unknown. Like I'm literally figuring it out day by day, but I love that. So follow along for the journey. If you have any advice, I'd really appreciate it. But as far as the future, I'm supposed to go to college in January, kind of keep my mom and grandma happy that like the application's gone through. But am I gonna go? It depends, you know, how this remote closing works out. And I guess we're just gonna figure it out as it goes on. Yeah, bro.